The Indian education system is widely known for its academic intensity and the high-pressure environment of its national examinations. Former students rarely point to textbooks when describing their school years. Instead, they remember the specific, chaotic details of the daily routine. The day begins with a physical challenge. Students navigate busy streets carrying heavy backpacks that appear disproportionately large compared to the children wearing them. For those taking the bus, the morning involves a quick scramble to board and the physical effort of securing a window seat for the ride. Arrival at the school gate often triggers a specific type of panic. This is the brief window where students frantically check about yesterday's homework, sometimes copying a friend's assignment just minutes before it is due. By the time the first bell finally rings, most students have already navigated a series of physical and social hurdles alongside their peers. The classroom is centered on the teacher, an authority figure who manages 40 or 50 students from the front of the room. When a teacher enters the room, the environment shifts immediately. A sudden silence usually takes hold as the class prepares for the lecture. This silence ends the moment a teacher is late or absent. Without that central presence, the room quickly fills with noise and activity. Even during serious lectures, students find small ways to interact. This involves catching a friend's eye to share a joke, or laughing quietly while trying to avoid the teacher's notice. A microeconomy of school supplies also exists within the classroom. Students are constantly borrowing pens, pencils, and erasers from their neighbors to keep up with their notes. Borrowed stationery is rarely returned. Over time, these items effectively become communal property, moving from one desk to another throughout the term. Students spend their day negotiating these authority boundaries and managing shared resources, learning the unspoken social rules of the classroom ecosystem. By midday, the focus shifts toward the sound of the lunch bell. When the bell rings, desks are pushed together to create a communal dining table. Students open multi-compartment tiffins to reveal a variety of home-cooked meals. This period allows students to sample different regional foods from their classmates, turning the break into a shared culinary experience. The energy often drops during afternoon lectures. Students find themselves watching the clock, waiting through the slow progression of the final periods. This monotony is broken by the sports period. The quiet classroom is replaced by active games of cricket and group socializing on the school grounds. The school day functions in these sudden shifts, moving from the quiet endurance of a lecture hall to the high energy of the cricket pitch. Routine is occasionally interrupted by unexpected events. A canceled last period or a surprise holiday due to heavy monsoon rains provides a sudden break from the academic schedule. During exams, a familiar pattern emerges. One student may claim they are completely unprepared, only to score the highest marks once the results are announced. The final climax of the day is the sound of the last bell, which signals the end of classes and the start of the journey home. At the end of the academic year, these daily interactions culminate in a final ritual. Students gather to take group photos together, marking the last day of the term or the completion of their exams. Long after the specific lessons of the curriculum fade, it is these small daily rituals and shared jokes that define the experience of growing up in an Indian classroom.